Welcome by Pyanodons, 350 hours walkthrough base tour. What are we doing? We are working on the Science 2, Pi 2 Science Pack, this one. What we accomplished already, now this we have also, this we have already, we made already, and the last, and this we need. And for this one, the first recipe is this one, DNA polymers. Vrouwcocoon, we have vrouwcocoons, and aquat honey. And aquat honey, that is where we are working for. We have already some aquats, and aquat needs natural gas. To be short, I don't gonna explain everything again and again and again. And I did orders we have already. But to make because you need modules, the arquat as modules, and to make the arquats you need natural gas. Natural gas barrel. And natural gas barrel comes from raw gas. And raw gas we have to get from the soil. We did it already last time. I have drilling fluid, I show you that. And even kijken hoor. Here, for example, is a gas derrick. And I drill it already, it takes some while. Then you can, after that, remove the drilling fluid and you can replace the drilling fluid with a pipe with raw gas. And that raw gas you have to convert it in natural gas. And that is what I built here. We have a facility from the shale oil, what I made. Shale oil is from kerogen, and that comes from stone. If you harvest stone, you get 50% kerogen. And then you get condensates. Condensates, I make here a facility. Condensates I use, you see it's complete full. En dan krijgen we refined natural gas. Refined, hè? We don't need refined, we need gewoon normal natural gas. This is not working. Yeah, we get BTX, what we actually don't need, and the taling is very welcome for the Nexilix. Yeah. What we do with the refined gas, and I find a recipe for, and I did not know that that was a recipe, but I find out if you combine it with moss and with carbon dioxide in a moss, moss farm, then we get natural gas. And the other way around, because we need natuurlijk also the raw gas. The raw gas I bring here, yeah. Here I bring the raw gas, and together with gasoline produce natural gas, condensates again, but we can weer recycle and weer make refined natural gas, and refined natural gas can we make with natural gas. So the thing, and the naphtha I blow away. It's not so real necessary. So that is the recipe what I use to make natural gas. Because the condensate is actually a little bit waste. And the hele kerogen is waste, so I use the kerogen here. You like to see it. Here, this is not the one, by the way. Where's my shale oil? This is the shale oil, yeah. This is the kerogen, goes inside with steam and we get shale oil. The shale oil is quite a process. The shale oil, you see here, we get condensates, we get light oil and we get heavy oil. Light oil and heavy oils are useful and the condensates are now also useful, because before I did not use it at all. I only store it for future use, and I'm happy that I store it because now I can use it. Okay, I finished all my research with the potions, with the noem je die dingen? Science pack, with the packs die I have. So I decide to make even in the fast military science pack. Because a military science pack is very easy to make in this game. It is a little bit vanilla style. Nothing hard to do, and I show you. There is actually nothing to see on it, but okay. It's a part of the tour. And you take the train, it's not so far. And then we're gonna figure out, I'm gonna figure out how to make the Arquat Queen, because we need Arquat Queen to make eggs and to make new Arquats, of course. Okay, here we are. This is the science pack already, the military science pack. And how we make it, we need first to make gunpowder. Gunpowder is coke with sulfur and salina water. Easy peasy. Then we need the yellow the yellow bullets, magazines. Yeah, and the yellow magazines we have to make the red magazines with lead and with steel. It is echt very, very easy this. And we need a wall. Wall from stone. And we combine everything and we have a military science pack. My laboratoria, everything I move to here, and we're going to move it again if we have the Pi 2 science pack, because I forgot, it's stupid that I put it here and not a little bit more to the right, because I have to extend this, because this is not enough. And by the way, as you can see, lead is the bottleneck now. That lead and titanium are the only metals what I did not cast. So it are still the old recipes from harvest the ore, melt it, and that's it. And that is very inefficient, of course. And I don't know if it's still running. What is it doing now? There is nothing doing anymore because the science is already finished. That is denk ik stuck up, get stuck up. I make here, because I have no space anymore, I made here also some research centers. Okay, that is it for today. I hope you enjoy it and you learn something from it, that you don't make the same mistake what I do in the beginning. The next tour, I'm gonna concentrate me on the frauks, because I need frauks for the Arquats. I show you now lang. We need Arquat nest, yeah, an Arquat nest this for multiplying to get more Arquats. We need first a nest. A nest needs frauk food and a frauk, so we have to make frauk, and we have to make frauk food. And we need honey. Now honey we can make only right now from the honeycombs, and we need to use the Arquats what we craft, and I have 10 already with DNA. I need that for modules, otherwise I never get honey. And empty cum we have to make from this. Ash, coal dust we have, sand we have, taling dust we have, and kerosene we have. And we get 7 empty cums. An empty cum, a frauk, and Arquat maggots. Arquat maggots, how you come there? Nou, dan krijgen we het weer, die eggs. Eggs we have also already, we get from the DNA, we get by every cycle of the DNA, we get 10 eggs and 1 Arquat. And Arquat, and this one we have to save, by the way, because the use comes, we can do right now nothing, but in a later recipes we can use them to make wax, and we need it later in the game also. And cage fruit we need 30 arquat eggs and 5 honeycombs. Honeycombs, nou, dan komen we dit story weer. Empty honeycomb, make from this one. Rode sporen is gewoon een spoorcollector. For the rest nothing. No modules, no nothing. Oligamicals, we made already the oligamicals. The oligamicals is made from lard with titanium and water. Easy peasy. Now, Ulrichs, we make already facility for Ulrichs. We have to upscale that only, multiply more Ulrichs. And then we can start with this. The eggs. To make the eggs, you need the arquat queen. And that is the headache. How you come on the first arquat queen. The first arquat queen is 1% chance that you get it with an arquat nest. So, understand the story. It's quite a long story to make one arquat. You need frogs, you need empty honeycomb, you need arquat magots to make a nest, and for this one, for the arquat, need eggs, and eggs we can make right now only from DNA until we have a queen, because that is our purpose, as soon as possible to get a queen. And I make a mistake in my upgrading for the arquat. I told that already in the last episode, but if you did not look, this one is my mistake, because if I select the wrong one, and I cannot change that anymore. If you make one selection here in this one, and there's an upgrade from 11,000 potions, or 9,000, or something like that, very long research. Direct queen assembly. If you choose this one, you can make the DNA a queen. Instead of the eggs and the arquat, you get a queen and the eggs. And there's enough natuurlijk, of course, to repeat. So I really regret that I choose for another one. I choose this one, and this is actually now, yeah, it is nothing, because it gives me 5% more productivity. Now that sorry, but that is not worth all the research. So don't make this mistake. Choose direct queen assembly if you are here in the game, because then you can make a queen. Yeah, you get with this DNA, yeah, with the bio sample, the cDNA, the B DNA sample, the codex and kookovergas, then you get 10 arquat eggs and 1 arquat queen. And now I get only 10 eggs and 1 arquat. Yes? Okay, I stop repeating and talking. This is it. We're going to continue, because it is a very important, the arquat honey, because with the arquat honey we need also weer for other DNA's, and it's really important. And natuurlijk, of course, it is important for the Pi 2 science pack. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, click the notification button. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you the next 10 hours.